So, what's crazy is that I can't just do it, I guess. Just that bad, I guess. So you may ask, what is inflation? Why is it happening? I guess in simple terms, I'm not an expert here, so correct me if I'm wrong. Inflation is the cost of the price of the goods rising or services in general. Why is it high? Why is the price rising? To be attributed to government spending, I guess, bad policies, and basically the demand for that supply is very high. So when the demand is high, prices go up. But in general, how do you do this? Oh, there's a grenade? Never mind. That's very stupid of me. I forgot that I'm not on custom game browser. That's the reason why I could that, I guess. It's just so fast. There we go. It's actually much more terrible. It's just wow. There's a grenade too that knocks me off. Pretty cool, I guess. I've mastered the technique now. The jump. Wowzers. You want me to spring? Spring? My jump button literally broke because of spring, and now I have to use the letter V as my keybind, as evidence with me holding it right now. When I talk to my microphone, like it just I don't know why. Maybe I could stand here. I guess yeah, inflation was that. So how do we stop prevent inflation? Better policies, less government spending. Government spending occurs when there is some projects, policy goals, etc. Government spending only happens when there is some big projects, policies to be fulfilled, because the expected future long-term plan is that these policies will pay off for the economy. For example, you have a policy of less, less taxes, less tariffs on goods, and you may gain very little on taxes, but the outcome is that many customers will go to your port because you have less tariffs, and less taxes means more customers, more people flowing in that market. The less the taxes, the better for people. So those are the types of examples that I know. How do you? Oh, another grenade jump, I guess. Okay, you want that? I can do jumps, but not over jump. Wow. Guess I could just do it like here. Easier. Right, I had to deliberately slow down so that I won't, fail. Why do I go here? I don't really understand this. When you could have just do this. See? Easier. Oh, there's two paths? Wait, what? Or is this... I'm confused. What does this path have to do with this? Is it like you could choose where you want to go? That's odd. Like, pretty cool, I guess. Almost failed it. So how do we prevent inflation? Um, think long term. Better policies. Inflation only occurs right now, I think, is because of bad policies. And of course, some short-term planning that affects everybody else. Because good outcomes often takes time. And time and you need time for good things to occur because it just takes time. I'm honestly confused on where the paths are. Like, at all. Spring? Nice spring for once. There we go. Um, oh, I guess. It was just pre-under spring there. Oh, more. More of these poles, haha. I'm not a big fan of these. Poles suck. What? Okay. I really want to play Supreme Commander, but no freaking shot. Why is there a bump there? Could have made my life easier on there. Alright, let's go back to sociology. So, inflation is part of the difficulties in life. Standards of living rises, price go up, services go up. So, the common folk, the middle class, and especially the lower income people, suffers a lot because they have more bills to pay and more things to ponder. That's hard, this economy, because when prices go up, people could no longer buy shops, and when that happens, the price also continues to rise up because the demand of that product is now less, and then basically just goes from bad to worse. So once again, I kept fumbling there. I don't know why. So once again, you have to think of long-term planning. Short-term games is a problem currently because of the. I guess that's one of the flaws of democracy and voting in general is that politicians often use it to gain votes. So it's always short-term, and that's the problem. The only thing long-term could occur is from the national governments, institutionalized agencies or part of the government that are actually very competent, but sometimes they don't. It depends. What? Jump right there. I don't know why I kept fumbling here. I could have done it in my second try, but can't because of inflation. And you also have to add COVID-19, which made everything worse. Inflation. So not everybody else got affected, basically. And yeah, pretty bad. So how do you solve this problem? You have to tax the rich, babe. Taxing the rich is the only way. Because the gains that the rich get is greater than that of a regular person. And these um, high powered people in power in general, know how to evade taxes. So they launder money. How do you launder money? You give it to someone you trust, just pay them basically. Basically, they can't take it because they have to pay taxes too if were to take it. So in the end, you could only get yes from you if you pay them. Not really sure, but basically, the rich basically just offshore banks, and of course, offshore banks are very popular because they don't want to pay taxes, and they don't want to pay taxes, and that's the problem again with the economy because the top 1%, 5% to 1% don't pay taxes, and the ones that suffer the most are the middle incomes and the middle class. So why are they suffering right now is because the tax that they collect from them continues to grow while the rich continues to dodge. So I'm not sure if I'm accurate. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm probably not. So feel free to correct me because I'm not an economist. I'm just yapping. I like to yap. I like to yap. Yapping. The yappening. Wait, I thought I could stand there. No. Why am I so bad right now? Just don't get it. I actually got this in my first try when I played it yesterday. I remember Joel Reviver in there too, talking with Jeppy about GPUs. Yes, I read your chats. But yeah, I'm eavesdropping on people, random people. Don't lag on me now. Finally, it's that easy. Yet I kept fumbling. I don't know why. Could skip here if I want to. Yeah, how do you reach there? Guess you need to save this one grenade for this exact purpose. So we've been... What is this? Wait, is this... It's like an empty room. Oh, I get it. Need to do it like this. Thankfully. I got scared there. Yo, that's too high. I hate being stuck here. I wish I should just grenade jump there. Made my life easier. But at the same time, I need to save my grenade. No. What the flip am I doing? I actually don't know what I'm doing. Probably just an... Let's make me evade. Freaking shot. Alright, let's talk about sociology. So inflation is a big problem in society in general. Why is it that these 1% don't pay their taxes? Because they want to keep getting rich, baby. Billionaires in general are unethical. They don't get there through conventional means. They do some things, basically, like selling off your soul. Not literally selling off your soul, but doing some things that are not very good in basic layman terms. And yeah, it's possible to be a millionaire. I mean, YouTubers are basically an evidence of that. Because you do content. But billionaires? No, you can't get that. Not possible because it's only possible through stocks and whatever trading market that you do. And because the problem with this stock market, from what I know, is that you only get taxed when you sell it. And you get the money from a bank. Right? So if you keep it in you, the wealth never gets taxed. And you can launder it to a trustable offshore business friend or some companies or banks, and they will keep it for you. And these banks love it because many people will go to them, say, oh, they're a trustable company. How does one get there to the side? Or do I need to go up there? Don't get it at all. Guess I'm just an idiot. Oh my goodness, I'm just so bad. So basically, how do you avoid paying taxes if you're a billionaire? Give it to someone you trust again. And instead of naming it to you, that you'll be the one paying it, you will name it to the company or maybe the friend. And basically that's it. Since that's how you avoid taxes by yourself. Crazy, right? Some of our... I just can't jump. Well, the issue is, how do I get up there without bumping myself? I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible, so the only way to get out of this is MSL. Gonna have to MSL bros. I'm gonna have to MSL bros. We have to get out of here. Goodness. I am now MSLing. Hope it works. Count to 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Wow, that worked. For recent problems, I tried to MSL 3 times and it just kept throwing me here. Am I basically stuck or I'm just that bad? Yes. I don't know. While I kept yapping, let's just try to get out of here. That's all I want. Oh my goodness. I hate. Should not have dropped here. Big mistake. I hope there's like a save option back through. Don't even know if this is MSL or not. Alright. Watch me MSL. Wow. That was beautiful. That was so beautiful, bro. I managed to MSL in my imagination. I don't know why. It was so good. I just want to MSL. Give it to me. Here. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm tired. And why is this way? Why is this? Why did I slept too hard? Alright, we have to keep in mind with the measurement of the 2x times. Harder to do it on poles than on ledges. Can't do it, bro. I just can't do it. I think we're good. Let's count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10. Wowzers. 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 So wowzers. Why do I slip too hard? The last thing. There, see? I slipped too hard. Goodness. What do you want? Right? No. I think it's harder to do that than just do it. Yeah. I think we're in a perfect position to MSL. Count to 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift off. Oh, we did. We're back at square one. That's actually better. So maybe we should just transfer to the other side. How do we do that? Probably to MSL. What matters is that we got out. We are free. Can't stand there. Why is it when we evade, there's something that we're hitting? Is it the Spartan's head bumping on the floor? That'll be funny. Understand why it's height in right here. Ooh. It's possible. It's too high. Okay, let's go back again. What the flip? I think we can MSL from here. In my opinion. We go to the other side. Let's try. I once MSL here yesterday. Just try. Alright, I see the mark now. It's in the center. There we go. Right? Let's count to 20 seconds. 20, 19, 18, 17, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 1, 0. And lift off! Lift off! Oh my goodness. I'd rather just stand here. Okay, so it looks like I feel like you're gonna get teleported to the other side. Because this is the bottom, we go here. So there's a teleporter there, so maybe it indicates the miss. No! I thought I was gonna slip off. I am cheating, yes. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Hey, don't blame me. I got stuck there. I'm just trying to think their way. Where do I go? What the flip is this level? This feels like a sprint area. Is there a sprint down there? At all. But why does it feel like a sprint area? Okay. Well, let's just continue on. I don't know why I made myself fall down. What? It's this. I don't get it. At all. Water. I don't get it. Maybe it's a sprint area. Did I go back to the teleporter? What? Let's go back. If it's not... Here. Oh, it is. Yep, I'm right. I'm so right. And head bumps. Gotta be head bumps, huh? This like a spring thing? Oh, there's no play. Finally. It wants me to go down here. Do that. Rather not head bumps. I'm pretty bad at head bumps. Head bumps parkour. Gotta be this awful thing. I'd rather have it column. Column is much bigger. Better at landing. Guess it's all consistent, so. What the flip? Okay. I'm an idiot. Sorry for my problems there. Oh my goodness. I wanna crack my neck. Not really broke my neck. I mean crack it. I sometimes crack it. Felt pretty good. Maybe I should stop doing that. Break my neck. You will know if I break my neck if I stop uploading videos. Which means Tickle has passed away. Why? Why am I so bad? I don't know why. I haven't been talking about sociology, so maybe I should continue. So how do you break the cycle of... Wow, it's just one higher. Maester. I love watching Knight of the Seven Kingdom. Watched it yesterday and it was pretty cool. I love how different of if it is to Game of Thrones. I mean Game of Thrones is better, but I like this story in its own way. Finally. Not that bad. Except that was bad. I just want to get this over with. Up. Wow. You gotta be so bad. Combo this many times. Why did I have to make myself fall? Why? I am so tempted to skip this to M. You know what? Let's do that. Alright. I've marked where I last fell. How is it that... I probably bumped my head there. Wow, I got that. Alright. I think we're in a perfect position to MSL because I didn't fall like the one before. Let's hope I don't bump that. I'm gonna finish this map with an MSL. Dang, I'm too lazy. Sorry. Stairway to heaven. I'm just so thankful of MSL Discovery. I forgot their names, but credits to them in general. So yeah, we will be lift off in 15 seconds. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift off. Wow. Okay. Much more than that. It was so bad. Give me this. Make me spring, man. I don't want to break my new keybind. Please. I already broke my old space. I had to fix it. But only use it in typing. No more springing. Luckily, I managed to fix it. Add some cartoon underneath it. Because it just doesn't register when I click it. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Why does it have to be plasma spraying? What? We could skip the map with telling this. But get tempted to. Because... Wow! Come on! Dogs are barking. Just put like a regular jump it. Actually really need the plasma, huh? Wow. It's just difficult because I have to do this multiple times just to get it. Alright, it's the line. It's the white line. I jump this. Oh, that worked. Alright, alright. I get it. I don't want to break my... I don't want to do it there because it will bump my... Let's see the 2 times. Alright. It's below the line of the 2 times. The 2x. That's how I measure things when I MSL. Aside from the aim sights, I use the 2 times or other sort of line thing. Calculate. Alright, let's try again. We'll do it multiple times until I got it. So I managed to MSL. Let's hope it does work or it doesn't send me backward. That will be the worst if it does send me backward. And we will be lift off in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. No! My goodness. Got bumped there. I could have finished it. Wow. I I feel like someone predicted MSL. That's why they deliberately add. That would be crazy. Or you know what? Imagining things. Karaoke behind me, so people love to sing in the Philippines. We become stereotyped as the best singers country. Well, I guess that's true. Not all the time. Not all of us are good singers. Just like not every Asian is good at math. Keep that in mind. The question is, where do I go? I don't see any viable path. Oh, that. I didn't actually see that. Got scared. I was dying inside for you. No. I have to crouch midway there just to get it. Get me? Get it. Oh. I don't think we need to stop. Don't need to do a late jump. Late jumping means that we will most likely not get it. So not enough. Must do better. This is so precise. It's insane. Wowzers. Guess that's wowzers. I think most of my future plays has MSL. Crazy. Oh, it's actually that easy. No! No shot. Why do I over jump a jump all the time? Why, Tickle? No. Make me jump, bro. There's always a precise thing. I wanna rewatch Food Wars. Kinda enjoy those type of things. I just remember it right now. Alright, I got it. No freaking shot. Why does this have to be so precise? You know what? Screw that. I'm just gonna MSL this one. I got it perfectly. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Booyah! Or that. Get MSL perfectly. Do what I do. Find it on the ledge. One that I demonstrated on my video tutorial. And if you want my FOV, it's a 110. Maybe 100 works better. That depends on you. For me, 110 is preferable. For my own playthrough, not MSL, okay? But maybe 110 is the perfect for MSL. On. The odd thing is that if you line it slowly, you will slip. But if you line it instantly like this one, you won't. See? It's weird. If you manage to instantly slid back faster than you normally would do one by one, you would get the perfect position. I don't know why. Let's try. 15 seconds. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Unfortunately, the SLS launch for the Artemis 2 has been delayed for March because of hydrogen leaks. Hydrogen is a difficult gas to contain. It's the hardest, which is why other space companies like SpaceX use methane because it's bigger and cheaper, and I guess efficient in logistics. But I don't know why NASA prefers hydrogen when you could just get methane. But they have their own reasons, I guess. Let's fly. The last thing is I want is to go out of bounds. Back to square one. We are in another MSL. Well, actually, that one didn't work. See, if I instantaneously do it, I could even go beyond the line. And it's now on an edgy face. Very weird, right? If you just, if you don't do slow bits, you have to do slide bits. That's what I've noticed. So it's now that, it is only now that it has fully concluded in my mind that, oh, okay, that's more consistent than just slowly inching myself. So you have to jump big inches. Slide inches, I mean. 3, 1, 0. Lift off! I knew that will happen. That's why I aligned myself to get here. And of course, I will fumble that. We're about to lift off once more, so yeah. Not enough, I guess. Bad. We've counted 15 seconds. Let's go. That didn't actually work. We have to instantly slide there just to hit it. You have to be precise. I wish I could forget Ender's Game and rewatch it again. I didn't read the books. I don't know anything about it, but I rather prefer to watch right now than read because I'm too lazy to read nowadays. Yeah. I watched it, was pretty shocked. Ending. That's a cool twist, actually. And I love the teamwork, the development of the group. Yeah, cool. Cool bunch of children. Smart children. The best of the best. Kind of like the Spartan program. They have the best genetics, the best everything else. That's why they were chosen. They were kidnapped from their parents. Part of the Spartan program. And then there's like 60 mortality rates, I think. Crazy. Let's count to 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Lift off! No freaking shot. No freaking shot! Long story short, God. I should get up here with another MSL. Jump there, landed here, just like bump there. Then we're so back. Hope I won't fall. No. I actually have an idea. Why not I MSL from here? That way, if I were to fall, I could just stand back again. Like this. Bit dangerous, yes. Can't get anything if you won't risk. Like this one. MSO, baby! We're gonna have to finish this. Let's count to 20 seconds. 20. 19. 18. 17. 16. 15. 14. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Depends on how high my MSL is. It's probably the same as the inflation spike. Wow, would you look at that? It worked. Don't you fumble, Tickle. Last thing I want is to work. That also didn't work. On. What the flip? Doesn't want me on the line. Right, it wants me on the black line. On the black line instantaneously. There we go. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 20, 25, 26, 9, 30. We will probably reach hypersonic speeds. Let's go. Am I dreaming? Why is it not working? Weird jump. We clearly got it. What more does it want? Down 20 seconds? Alright, that's enough. Let's just launch ourselves. Why? Why this is for the first time it doesn't work? Maybe there's more to it? Maybe the black line is not the end? Right below the black line then? Below it. Nothing. I slipped. There is. Such a weird thing. Heck, even I'm not even slipping. This map want me to MSL or not? Alright, the black line is our line. Maybe it's just weird it doesn't, but it will work. Trust me. I think the secret technique here is to bump up here and then there. Yep, work. Don't overthink, Tiggle. Right? Woo! On to the next level, I guess. Things. Cool. Expect me to go there, maybe. I don't know. I don't even know. Try spring. That was a beautiful. You know what? We could actually MSL right here. Why are you not loading? Just MSL skip the map. Been too long. My recording is supposed to be. You know what? Nah, let's not. Let's do that to this. Oops. Let's do. What the flip was that grenade? Come on. I'm getting lazier. Just do MSL, sorry. I don't know if I got it, but most likely I think. Try 20 seconds. 20. 15. 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, 0. Woohoo! I love it. Yeah, I don't think we need to MSL here. I have 2 grenades. And even spring. Okay. What the flip is this? What? Alright, if you get there, where do you go? Huh? It's not the jumps. Ah. Got confused. They're like, what the flip? Never mind, my bad. I'm just bad at my environmental awareness. Guess I have some awareness. Okay. Why do I keep fumbling here? I really like this sort of jumps. Why they're very chill and nice. Over jump. If I jump too hard, I over jump. If I don't, not enough. What is it? I thought we were gonna jump there. Alright, fine. Fine pole jumps. Fan of you anyway. Never liked you. Why is my foot getting numb again? I hate this. I put my leg down, it gets numb if I don't move. Very weird. Then I have to pause it and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back after like 10 minutes. Section. Right. This spring actually worked for the first time. Surprisingly. Just hope I won't fumble the bad. Not too shabby. This one. Not too shabby either. Right? Bumping our heads. No! Last thing I want is to fall down there, so luckily we didn't. I didn't. Why am I talking like with someone? Schizophrenic, Tickle. You are schizophrenic. Who just grenade jump right? That's too. Woohoo! Is it? And this one's similar to the other side. Maybe. Oh, I need to print there. Excuse me, I burp. Egg. Potatoes. Garlic. Onions. How does one reach there without fumbling? I don't get it. Use my plasma. That's on. Want me to be so precise, huh? 1, 2. No. Just have to manually 1 by 1 each jump. About sociology, how do I conclude it? Study of human movements, social factors. Modern world is basically heading to high standards, inflation, cost of living, and etc. Why are we in this place? Is because of bad policies enacted by our leader. So one of the problems in the future, aside from inflation, is rising sea levels. Rising sea levels will guarantee cities are close to the coast, are populated with many people, will definitely suffer from sinking. Jakarta is number one. Philippines country. Manila is also. Everybody else, Venice, a lot of countries, in general, the same fate. Just climate change. There's climate change, the rising sea levels, melting of ice, of those. Why can I not? What I have to do to solve the problem is to late jump. Kept fumbling. Just make me finish, bro. I'm tired. But this video. Late jump. Don't want late jump at the time. Fine then. Jump to. Why? Oh, my bad. But I could use these grenades, but the problem is that too fast. I don't get it at all. So the world is heading on a difficult state, and high prices, inflation, employment, high cost of living, and people wonder, or governments wonder, why there's not that many families in general. Why? Why are people not making children? Well, maybe because why would people want to suffer the same fate when having a child costs money? People just don't want to. They just wanna be able to spend. They just want to enjoy life without the burdens of having to take care of children. Having children means either two things: country is prosperous, has a good standards of living, and not overwork. Japan, China, South Korea, many more. India, for one. So overworking means that people don't have time in general for relationships, let alone families and having children. So you often wonder why declining birth rates happen because of that. And the other factor is impoverished. When people are poor, uneducated, they know nothing about family planning, they engage with this stuff. I often join during my internship areas where to spread symposium. Symposium is basically just teaching rural areas about the necessary details regarding health, risks, HIV, AIDS, etc. Once ventured out on neighboring province and taught young children, teenagers, condom, and basically, because some of these people have no. What the flip? Why did I sprint? Probably click this. Some of these people don't know anything about it. A lot of people will say just use the internet, bro. Well, these people don't even have phones. They live in rural areas. They're farmers. And duty interns social workers, educate them, spread awareness, how to do this, do that. Careful HIV because the rising HIV in young people. That's not to say that people engage in those stuff. I mean, there are factors. What I mean to say is, as technology grows, so too do people register for medical checkups. And it just so happens that right now, people did register, and we have lots of cases for HIV. Yeah, basically that. Well, I may not the one that did podium, like speaking in front, PowerPoint presentation, etc. Did a there. It was pretty fun. On, finally, finally. No way. I don't like. Wow, that was actually no freaking way. Is that a normal jump? No. Didn't mean to throw that. I need that grenade. Wasted it. Jump. These are all normal jumps. I kept sprinting over them. Wanna under spring, but I'm too. Of course. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't do that. Wasted time and effort doing nonsense like that, and it only made me fall. See how easier it is? Just do that. Oh, that was it. And that's all. Thanks for watching. So yeah, it's important to educate people. Sociology is a study of human movements, groups, families, I guess. Oh, have a great day. And this is Stairway to Heaven. Peace.